You want to support Roland Martin Unfiltered? Be sure to join our Bring the Funk fan club. Every dollar that you give to us supports our daily digital show. There's only one daily digital show out here that keeps it black and keep it real as Roland Martin Unfiltered. Support the Roland Martin Unfiltered daily digital show by going to RolandMartinUnfiltered.com. You can make this possible. Where two police officers accused of brutalizing a black man resulting in his death are no longer facing charges. Hinds County Judge Faye Peterson says the state failed to prove officers Desmond Barney and Lincoln Lampley committed criminal acts when arresting George Robinson. The indictment accused 3 officers of taking Robinson from his car, slamming him to the ground, and striking him in the head. The victim's brother says Robinson had a stroke before the incident, causing him to move slowly when officers asked him to get out of the car. Hinds County DA Jody Owens II says the evidence was sufficient, and he is surprised and disappointed by the judge's decision. A 3rd officer involved in the incident has not yet gone to trial. This right here, show the video photo again, this was a black judge who ruled this in Mississippi. So that's who Judge Faye Peterson is. And this is one of those examples. I go back to Omekongo, Baltimore, when the police officers wanted a judge to hear their case and not a jury.
Absolutely. And when we get down to it, we have to understand that we talked about Louisiana. We got Democrat, Republican members who are a part of this. We have to realize as well that sometimes we got black people who are in law enforcement who are involved in being judges and the like, and we're still not getting the justice. And we have a real systemic problem that is hitting us at every level. Even when you talk about Baltimore, we can go back to the case of Freddie Gray, and there were several black officers who were involved in that as well. And so really at the end of the day, it becomes black versus blue. And we have to realize that even in a case like this, we're talking about a man, 52-year-old grandfather, a grandfather who has to be treated like that after dealing with all of the other racism we're sure he probably had to deal with his entire life just being a black man in America. And to go out like that and then there to be no justice, we have to make sure that his story is never forgotten. And we have to make sure that there are other consequences, even when we don't get the justice we want from these judges and the like. We can get justice by exposing these people, letting people know where they work. And if they're not going to have this national registry out yet, create our own so people know who these officers are. And we have to make sure we always put the pressure on to make sure that they do what's right, or they got to go.
Folks, back to our Roland Martin Unfiltered video in just one moment.
Racial injustice is a scourge on this nation, and the black community has felt it for generations. We have an obligation to do something about it. Whether it's canceling student debt, increasing the minimum wage, or investing in black-owned businesses, the black community deserves so much better. I'm Nina Turner, and I'm running for Congress to do something about it.